We turn to the Karen Reed trial as we round out week one of testimony with a half day.
A lot has already happened so far. So yesterday, texts between Reed and John O'Keefe were under scrutiny, and they were all sent just hours before he died. Today, jurors will be out of the courtroom to tour the house where O'Keefe's body was found. NBC 10's Minash Kongwari live in Dedham this morning. Minash, what are we hoping to learn?
Well, the jurors are hoping to get a better understanding of exactly where everything was. They're going to be going to 34 Fairview Road in Canton. That home was formerly owned by a man named Brian Albert. That was the home that John O'Keefe was supposed to end his night of drinking at. Instead, the very next morning, he was found outside on the front lawn, unconscious, with several cuts, bruises, and wounds. This was in the morning of January 29, 2022. Now, according to the prosecution, it was Karen Reed who was responsible for putting him there, saying when the two got to that location, she became enraged and intentionally backed her SUV into O'Keefe when he left the vehicle. The defense is saying some of the people who were inside that home that night schemed to frame Reed. This trip comes after an eventful day of court yesterday. 5 people took the stand, 2 of which we saw the previous day, but none more notable than Mass State Police Trooper Nicholas Guarino. He read a series of text messages he extracted from Reed and O'Keefe's phone in which they were arguing about their relationship. It showed friction, a hint of jealousy, and served as the precursor to these videos of former Karen Reed interviews.
And 4 drinks you felt fine to drive?
Yep. The final count summers. The final count of my alcohol intakes, probably about 5 or 6 or 4. I had drank, so, and that led me to question, like, could I have hit him? Did I run over his foot or hit him in the knee? But I shouldn't have been driving.
Those clips were the very last things the jurors saw before being dismissed from court, setting the stage for today. And in addition to that trip, we also expect to hear testimony from at least one witness. We, of course, will be keeping you updated on it all, but for right now, we're live here in Dedham. Minash Kongwari, NBC 10 Boston.
And NBC 10 Boston is your source for Karen Reed's second murder trial. We're going to carry the court proceedings live today and every day over on NECN. We're going to stream it on our YouTube page starting at around 9 a.m. Then tune into Canton Confidential, the Karen Reed murder trial, every weeknight at 7 for a recap and legal analysis.